with Crystal Edge Technology screens and our FLE VT company. I've been experimenting with cardboard. Sorry about that. Man, really? Why is it that the voice is speaking clear? The minute I get on camera, you get all choked up like what the freak. Anyway, so I've been experimenting with cardboard. I worked with cardboard before. I've done demonstrations with cardboard. We made all kinds of curved screens and stuff like that, but this is something different, something new, where I'm actually constructing furniture out of it. And I like the whole kick of the whole cardboard builds because, again, um, it's interesting because matter of fact, it's cheap. It's very, very cheap, extremely cheap, and it's extremely sturdy if you know how to build it right. They do make several different versions of a more like a heavier condensed cardboard. They use it for making furniture with. Man, I have a couple of sheets at the other house, and freaking that stuff is so sturdy that you cannot cut that with a pair of scissors. You literally got to go out there with a saw. That has me thinking, like, literally, I could build all my furniture literally out of cardboard. Why not? There's a person right now selling beds, cardboard beds, and I just saw them on Facebook of people testimony of these beds actually work. And these are cardboard beds that they design. They make $149 plus $37 for shipping. Man, they're making a killing because, again, like I said, this stuff is really cheap at the end of the day. But if you can figure a way how to do something with it that no one else is doing with it, you know what I mean? It's fantastic. So our stuff is coated with our FLE Alpha Cinemax Black. This is a technology screen paint we developed that allows our screens to convert any surface into a high performance screen. I'm talking about better than high grade certifieds, better than gray screens, better than white screens, can be used in fully lit environments, fully ultra short throw compatible, and this stuff is fully weatherproof. This stuff does have some mapping applications attached to it, so you can map with it also. Other than that, I freaking love this technology. Let me go grab something quick. I'm in the process of building me a PC case completely out of cardboard. So what of the desk is cardboard? The entire top area. So the wooden area that I had, let me start my over here. We should be on this. Where are we at on this? Here we go. Can't figure out where my mouse disappeared too. The wooden area, I mean the top area where I used to have this piece of wood, that's no longer there anymore. That is now one huge cardboard sheet. That's what it is. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 boxes to make the bottom display right here. And about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 boxes to make my display. So right now I'm running the 4000 projector, but I do want to get a Pico projector up here, as I have right here, and do a display here. The Pico projector I'm looking at is the Dell. Dell is going to be fantastic. It's 300 lumens, which that's a 50 lumen right now. We could run a 50 lumen off the table. 300 lumens is a cakewalk for this technology. So we're going to do a 300 lumen here, and then we're going to do another display that sits on top of the table. But the entire table is all cardboard. And guess what it's holding? It's supporting my 2 PCs. I got a computer there and a computer there, and they're quite heavy. And it's supporting it with no problem whatsoever. Now, is the entire table all cardboard? No, that's what I put down mostly. The base of it is, yeah, the base is pretty much hanging this far off the back of the original table at the bottom, and there's nothing supporting it. My 2 PCs are back there, and they're weighting the table down. So if this thing wasn't sturdy, these pieces would have fell a long time ago and struck the back of the behind the desk, because there's no if that piece we have right here snaps off, my computers are on the ground. They're behind the desk. So I'm actually testing it right now with my own stuff. And man, this stuff is sturdy as I know what. So I had to cut the other screen to get the length of the table that I needed. And I had a time cutting it. It was a pain in the neck to get through it. So man, orange glue fuses it together quite nicely. Once we add our application, it hardens the surface and also too allows us to use it for projector mapping or watching TV or sports or whatever the frick I want to use it for. Right now, this is my actual office computer. a 50 lumen projector, horizontal setup on a cardboard box. And again, the whole setup, $2. That's it. So right now I'm researching and I'm doing some studies on a base because I want to make the whole thing completely out of cardboard. And this is not the heavy cardboard because again, they make this really heavy condensed cardboard that they use for making furniture with. When I told you have to take a chainsaw or a saw to it, you're not cutting that stuff with scissors. Matter of fact, they use it for pallets. When they're shipping large 10-gallon containers back and forth, they lay it in between the containers. That's how sturdy this stuff is. So if you were to smack somebody with this, you could hurt them pretty bad. So this is really, really heavy condensed cardboard. So now it's got me thinking, like I'm watching all these people making beds. I saw this guy make, the furniture this guy made with this stuff was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And these people are making a killing. As I told you before, the one company, and I popped up and got a chance to talk to them on Facebook, they make those beds and they pay, people are paying $149 for those beds. Now, what kind of person pays for a cardboard bed? Somebody wants to do something different. We got plenty of people who think outside the box that want to do things differently at the end of the day. You know, a different way to do things smarter and better. On top of that, fantastic for the environment because everything we have on the table is basically biodegradable. The entire desk is going to be biodegradable pretty soon. Once I finish doing the research on my base, I'll be removing the bottom area and the desk will be completely 100% all cardboard. So let me show you. This is what I get down for decoration because it's not actually holding the table up. But yeah, the entire table, this is all freaking cardboard. This is cardboard right here. I left some of the table unpainted. So you can see, there you go, it's all cardboard. And it's supporting my two computers. There's one over there, and it's one there. Supporting both my machines. Now, as you can see, I told you about the gap right there. So if that piece were to snap off, my machines would fall right behind my desk. And it's holding up quite nicely. At first, I thought I was going to have to probably put the computers underneath the desk because I really wasn't trusting the cardboard yet. But other than that, it works quite fine. So, thinking about, incorporating our technology into cardboard. Not this kind of cardboard. This is just for fun, kicks and giggles. We have fun with this. I'm talking about that high condensed cardboard. Yeah. It's easier to cut, easier to work with. I actually have holes that I use my drill with. It has a little piece that allows you to cut holes. And I cut holes right here and here so I can drop my cables and stuff through. Man, I freaking love it. Pretty soon we're going to have a whole systematic cardboard. I'm already working on my cardboard PC case. And I'm going to have a cardboard desk to go with it. Everything cardboard. Everything. I've seen my research. I've seen chairs, tables, you name it. I've seen it in cardboard. It's freaking unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm late to the party, but at least I'm here. At the end of the day, I'm here. Yeah, I'm going to order that cardboard bed. I'm curious. I could build my own, but I'm curious to see how theirs is actually. So I'm going to actually buy one of those beds and test it out and see what it's like. I'm about, let me see, ranging now, about 200 pounds. So I'll see if I'm going to lay on it and see exactly where that is going to, how that's going to react. But still, I'm curious. That's actually an amazing idea. Let me go over here. And someone was asking us about how will we get video display over here. Basically, portable projectors. This is what we're going to be using. Portable projectors will have a front we can display directly onto the screen. Our technology is a beast. Our technology is a freaking beast. Mind you, any surface we choose and we coat with this technology, it becomes a screen automatically. So it doesn't make a difference, but I like cardboard because it's a cheap material. It's extremely cheap material to work with. So this is my screen right here. We got a separate screen over there. Let me see. Let's go with on this side. Keepers on this side for this one. Let me see. No, give me YouTube. YouTube. Now, once I get the portable projector put in, like I said, I don't have to worry about any casting onto the screen because, again, projector is going to sit right there on top of the desk. So that's something I don't have to deal with. Right now, this is just to show you, give you an idea of what I'm doing. I need a microphone for that one right there because I'm so used to talking to my system. So I need a microphone. Oh, I definitely want to change my YouTube to black. I like the black instead. No, we're good. We don't need AI features. Definitely have to change this tonight. I'm used to having it in black. Where's the closed caption? Why is it always on? Let me choose on. Is it off? We don't need it on. Tell you that Alpha Cinemax Black technology, freaking amazing. Like I said, anything we coat that technology to, it's going to be able to perform much more advanced than high performance screens on the market. This is a fully tested product. We can run it at 4,000. We can run it at 50 lumens on the desk with no problem. Pretty soon I have my 300 lumen set up here, my Dell, and we running off my Dell. We won't have this anymore behind us. We can run off a 300 lumen Dell and a 50 lumen Maxsonic. I think it's Maxsonic. That's what we're running. The box screen, which I'm going to call it the box screens from now on, Can read an infinity contrast level at 100%. No shades of gray, none of that at the end of the day. It's more advanced than a certified projection screen, as I said before. Certifieds can't touch this technology, which means my customers don't have to spend $5,000, $7,000. Those who have deep pockets, you can save some money. It is fully ultra short though. All our stuff is fully ultra short though. You can run it off a Pico projector, as you can see right here on the desk. Horizontal, vertical 4K. Completely different. Let's try her again. Vertical 4K demonstration, visual effects. Wow. Gonna give me a chance to finish speaking. And just cut them off. Oh shoot, I like this better. We got a whole selection in here. Vertical 4K birds. Can you give me a chance to finish speaking before you relentlessly cut me off in the process? Sheesh. I'm gonna get the birds. The bird is the word. What do we got here? We got a rainy city. Oh, that display. Vertical 4K birds. Alexis is Stephanie. What's not Alexis? This is definitely not paying attention. I like this one already. I'm gonna see something different. That's why when I go into form sites, which I love to go into, I'll show you my form site. And the first thing I show is in my cardboard box. Nothing on it. Just a regular cardboard box, just like this. And I go, I bet you $100 my cardboard box. You could take out your screen. We're talking about certifieds, physicals. That's what we're talking about. They were like, yeah, right. And I show them this technology right here. Yep. So that cardboard box right there, that setup is actually, even the table itself is more powerful than high performance screens on the market. Let's see. There we go. We can see both screens at the same time. So that's it, $2. That's what it cost me to put the whole thing together. Boxes are free, and the tape that I used to basically clamp it together much tighter, $1, and Elmer's glue, $1. That's it. And then coat it with our technology, and bam, this is what we get. This is what I was talking about when I started doing the wallpaper screens, that instead of me going out and spending the money for fiberglass and all that nonsense at the end of the day, and cost me a lot of money, I can basically get recycled materials. Water bottles, anything. We can start a program. Basically, we can get materials that are in. People can pass off containers and whatever at a drop-off box and get paid more money than what they made. This is future. Get paid more money than what they're dropping off at these recycling bins that are pretty much cheating these people. So they get more money from us. And by doing that, we get more containers. We take all those containers down to a processing plant. We pay them. They melt that stuff down to those sheets. And we can convert all our screens into recycled material. Matter of fact, we can use anything we want out of recycled material. As long as it has this coating connected to it, that's what makes a screen. Doesn't make a difference on the surface. So if you're seeing me in demonstrations, take out high-grade screens, gray screens, white screens, all doing an ultra short throws, 50 lumen displays, all that on cardboard. It tells you at the end of the day the extent of what our technology is designed to do. Convert anything we want into a high performance screen, even cardboard. So I think that's the path I want to travel on. I want to see exactly designing screens out of recycled materials. Shut the lights off. View an angle on the technology. Doesn't go black. When you turn to the side, picks it with no problem whatsoever. That's why I said when you're showing off a demonstration on your product, that infinity contrast level is everything. It's everything. You can't read it, you ain't got it. Have to be to read it. And you have to do this in a fully lit environments. Let me go over here to my vertical. Vertical screensaver, outer space. Gee whiz, give me a chance to speak, for goodness sakes. Vertical screensaver, outer space. Microphone is like right over here next to me. Like, nah, you're not moving fast and I gotta rush you. So how easy it was for me to paint this down to this surface? Extremely easy. Our products don't require insane, complicated instructions. That's something you don't have to go through. It's very easy to paint down. It's a one-coat application. Very easy to apply to a surface. Like I said, I'll show you the demonstration of me painting this screen in altogether. Very easy to do. Like I said, literally your kids could paint the screen in. So no requirements of basically going through nightmare instructions, no half roll, light roll, medium roll, none of that nonsense. Basic 9-inch nap paint roller, apply the product to the surface, and that's basically about it. You can stare it if you want, but you really honestly don't have to. Pretty much you just pour it out. The reason why we don't require any instructions because, again, the product is extremely easy to use, and you don't have to go through these nightmare instructions trying to figure out exactly what you're doing and how you're doing it. It's very easy to do. So as you see me in my demonstrations, I just take it out, apply it to the surface, and I'm done. That's pretty much it. Here finished up while I'm doing this. So right now I'm building me some table legs for my new project. We're going to be doing pretty soon with the projector mapping application. We're going to be building our cardboard volcano, and I'm going to be working on a cardboard vortex, like a time travel vortex. That's going to involve LED lights and all that other cool stuff. And then we'll finish getting the rest of our parts for our cardboard retro PC, and we'll be done there. Now, as I said before you go out, before you purchase any products, make sure those products are tested. As we saw in the certified, black screen was not tested at all, period. So you want to make sure there's plenty of tests on the product before you go out and paint your screen with this. Because again, those tests aren't there. A black screen is extremely temperamental. It can go 6 ways from Sunday in the wrong direction. So you want to make sure that whoever's selling it has a ton of demonstrations on that product. Now, white label test is extremely important. Now, just to let you know, excuse me, if they're showing you tests before that product was sold, then you got a problem on your hands, because that means the person is just showing you stuff just to be showing you stuff. You want to make sure that everything that you buy is basically tested and shows its timestamp before the product was sold to the consumer. It's like the equivalence of basically them testing car brakes after you buy them. You don't want that at the end of the day, do you? Sitting up there driving somewhere and they're like, hey, you know those brakes? So and so and so. They never tested them. They're testing them now. It's not a comfortable feeling, is it? So you want to make sure that your home theater setup is an investment. That when you do it right. Make sure the product is tested. Make sure the product is batch number guaranteed. And most importantly, make sure you can ship that item back for it to be tested. And it should be done on a live stream. Can't get those guarantees, you're wasting your time. My leg's right there, already finished and done. .4K Snow screensaver. Microphone is right there. How are you not reading this? 4K Snow screensaver. Yeah, I'm definitely going to recalibrate the mic over here because it's not listening to me. And for something, it gives me something completely different. Oh, what do you got here? Something's on this one. Wait, I want to loop it here. We're not looping this. So we're doing a little white scenery here, some snow, and we're doing our video right here. Just to show you how amazing the Alpha Cinemax Black technology is. And again, no complicated instructions. One of my, I can't say competitors, they're not even close to that. When other people say there's no instructions, there is no instructions needed. You ever seen me paint one of these screens in? Block, done, that's it. We paint and dry all in one hit. So you can literally sit there and watch this. Paint the screen, you can watch it dry right in front of you and watch it be displayed. So there's no complicated instructions. Very easy to use. There's no 1, 2, and 3 nonsense. No. Apply it, drop it, paint it, you're done. That's it. This product works on. I got me picking up pretty soon a 69. I'm trying to get one as cheap as possible. Motorized projection screen. Trying to get a real cheap one. I'm going to convert that to a high performance screen. I can take out an expensive Certify. We got our other new technology coming on. It's a spray on application only. It's more professional product. the Infinity 7, which is going to turn bed sheets into high performance screens. Anything we coat becomes that screen. Let me get a white surface up here. Oh, we've got it here over here. Yeah, probably another box. I think we sorted everything out in this place. Now, the reason why, when I tell you that gray and white screens can't really go outside certain areas, is because a gray screen is always going to have a 2.0 gain. Gray screens can't read any higher than that. The 2.0 is the cutoff line. Unfortunately, a 2.0 can't even generate in fully lit environments. They have to be in ambient light controlled environments. That's why every time you see one of the demonstrations on gray or white screens, you see them basically in these ambient light lit controlled environments. They can't be in fully lit environments because color washes out, contrast doesn't pick up to begin with, and they're not really ambient light rejection technology at all. So the gunmetal screens can actually function in fully lit environments because they have much higher gains attached to them. They're much darker screens. So they pick up better color, better shades of contrast, so black levels, and well, actually gray levels, not black levels, and they pick up an amazing white level. So what you have here with our technology, we can read 100% contrast. We also too can pick up beautiful colors, and we can also read amazing contrast levels, actually at 100%. Which means our screens can be applied to anything we want. So if I want to apply this to a table, I can use this for a table because I don't have to worry about my screen washing out. I'll show you an example. All right, so if I'm going to do, this is my table display. Most people are doing like a dedicated theater room setup. They're going to go, well, hey, okay, look, I'm going to be in a dedicated theater room setup. It really doesn't make a difference if I have my lights on or off. But say you're going to use it for something like this. Say you want to make your own desk using our high performance screen paint. Well, you can't do this with a gray screen because, again, as I said before, you need the contrast level to pick up. And this is where I'm telling you that you have limitations. So with our technology here, we could turn this table into a projection screen. We could turn the cardboard behind into a projection screen. We could be in a fully lit environment, which means I can work, I can do paperwork, anything I want to do at the end of the day. It's not going to affect my environment or what I'm doing. Now, if you're doing this with a gray screen, you're going to have a problem. And with a white screen, you're also going to have a problem. So let's go over to, let's see. Oh, we don't have microphones on this one right here. We don't have it. The microphone's on the other one. Here's when I get back to that video. This is the problem I'm talking about you're going to run into. So like I said, if you're doing a gray and white screen, you're going to be trapped to projection screens only. And even that, you're still not going to be able to pick up the contrast level. With our technology, when we say think outside the box, you can put whatever you want. So if I want to turn a desk made out of cardboard into a projection screen, I can operate anything I want. I can show contrast levels, colors without the screen washing out or fading, and use it in the environment that was meant to be. You're not going to have a desk or an office sitting in a ambient light controlled environment. You're not going to have a hospital sitting in an ambient light controlled environment. You're not going to have an office sitting in an ambient light controlled environment. That is going to be commercial environments. So how would a gray screen function or white screen function in those environments? They don't. They're stuck to the dedicated theater rooms, which again, they don't work well. And they're still stuck with regular home theater living room setups. And still you can't read your contrast, and still you can't pick up your color. So not only is it an obsolete product, these two are obsolete when it comes to basically those particular applications. But if you want to use this in an office or commercial setting, that screen is useless. How are you going to operate it? You can't turn an office into a theater room. That's not going to work. You can't turn a restaurant into a theater room. How are they going to read the menu? So you're going to have to be able to have your product be able to work in different environments. And I couldn't use a gray or white screen for my desk setup here because what am I do? I have to sit here in the dark because I need to get the screen to operate correctly, but I can't read what I'm writing and I can't read what I'm basically typing in or what's going on. I can't read any of that at all. There you go. So when they tell you at the end of the day that their products work on everything, they do not work on everything because you can't use it unless it reads that contrast level. This is not a home theater setup in here. This is my desk and my computer. Now, if I have a dedicated theater room setup, I still won't use a gray screen in there because they still don't work in that environment either. We tested it, we built one that doesn't work. Commercial environments I sat in, gray screen wouldn't run. We did it. We went with a gray screen, went with a white screen. They can't read in those environments. You have to darken the environment to help the screen. So how would a gray screen help me out here on my desk? How would a white screen help me on my desk? It doesn't. So you have to be able to run anything you want without worrying about the screen having any problems. And this is the reason why gray and white screens don't work for any application. Can't get that contrast to pull. Contrast is needed for color. And the white screen is absolutely the worst. Too great of a sacrifice line. That's the problem. All screens have to go through sacrifice lines. Depends on how much you're willing to sacrifice on your projector. You'll be able to pick up your high white levels, but your color and contrast will fail. And you do not possess ambient light projection on any level whatsoever. That's why I could never understand why, but they take a white screen. It's horrible inside, and turn around and stick it outside, which is actually even worse. They still make white screens outside. That's what I don't understand. Why they still make white screens for outside? Why? That's the part I don't understand. So here we are with our 50 lumen. And showing our white levels versus our black technology. Now, like I said, biggest problem you got, biggest nightmare you have with the gray screen right now is the fact that it's not us. It would be dealing with the Home Depots and Lowe's, Benjamin Moore, all the companies at the end of the day that make gray paints at the end of the day. That's a Terradome right there. Because you're still going to have to be able to show that your product doesn't match any one of these paints. The last thing you want to do is you won't want to be accused of your products matching house paints. Where's my other phone over here? Yeah, those of you with the white screens, these are the people who tell themselves that their screens are working. Your screen can't read. These are worse than gray. Gray doesn't read contrast at all, period. But a white screen doesn't read anything. Now it may look like you're picking up something when you're watching your screen being white, but technically you're not reading anything. And even with a whopping 4,000 lumens, you can't pick up. And it's just put the whole commercial in there. Literally. Red screen. It's a red screen on my 50 lumen projector, 720p setup. So even at 50 lumens, white screen doesn't read. I see them all the time. I see white screens on portable projectors, all kinds of stuff claiming that you're going to be picking up these images. You're not picking up anything at all, period. Can't pick up at 4,000, you can't pick up at 50. So when they sit there and tell you, when you go pick up your projector and you buy a white screen, and they tell you that all the colors, contrast, being able to use your projector in a 4,000 full lit environment because you bought a whopping 4,000, 5,000 lumen projector, if you think that's going to work, it's not going to work. It's not going to help your screen. Your screen technically can't read. Slow color changer. Here we go. Then we get to change colors. Loving my cardboard desk. So that's the advantage point of our technology over a white screen. And this is why I can take my cardboard table or anything else we choose to paint our screens on too, and we can actually have a product far more advanced than a white screen, gray screen, or even certified. And just to show you that if you have a white screen, at 50 lumens, you still can't read, and at 4,000, you still can't read. Vertical, horizontal. Doesn't make any sense. What the freak did I just say? Vertical abstract screensaver. That made no sense. Vertical, horizontal, really? me change the black one. See if I can find out. Except you can come with the YouTube account with being black, right? Yeah. Let me see. So I gotta set up an account. Alright. Alright, I'll set an account up for this one. I haven't done an account for this one yet. So I'm gonna set up a YouTube account for this one. Because I'm used to my display background coming up in black. I don't like it coming up in white. Because I got black technology. So definitely want to see it come up in black. I gotta set me up a YouTube account. Let me get my vertical screen back in. Yeah, let's do that thing that we want. I like that, but I want to be able to blow it up. Oh man, that's a lot of headache in there. That's a ton of headache. Way too much flashy. Loving the cardboard setup. Like I said, the table itself, this is also coated with their technology. So the entire desk is coated with an Alpha Black Cinemax, or sorry, Alpha Cinemax Black. So this entire thing is a projection screen. Love it. All right, gotta go. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time, and God bless.